We're delighted to be joined by Post Party, one of our I Love Irish Artists of the Month. Their new track, Wasting Time, is out right now. Lads, how are we getting on?
Hey
Hey, how
guys,
are we?
thanks for having us.
You
Not
doing
at all,
well?
our pleasure. We are absolutely loving your new track, Wasting Time. I think it's got a really kind of up-tempo indie rocker buzz to it. Care to explain?
Yeah, I think that pretty much encaptures the sound anyway. Yeah, we always try to write, kind of that upbeat, good feelings kind of music. And I think it was definitely like this year was something that was needed.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And would you say at all that you're kind of influenced by like the noughties, indie rockers like the Cooks and the Killers and that kind of sound? Is that what you're kind of trying to capture?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's the bands you even mentioned, they're like massive inspirations to us. And to be honest, like that's kind of where we have our roots set. And we listen to loads of other things too, and we're inspired by different kinds of music as well. But definitely that's kind of the core of the sound.
Now, the song itself, it's called Wasting Time. And speaking of wasting time, Keelan, I read online that you are a Wikipedia enthusiast. Now, I'm going to need you to just elaborate a little bit if you can, because there wasn't really much information. It just said, I am a Wikipedia enthusiast. I was like, I need to hear more about this.
Yeah, I think there's actually more of us out there than you'd imagine. Yeah, no, I do a lot of wasting my time with just going onto Wikipedia every other night and just spending maybe an hour reading through the most random of articles and just like finding random information. I don't know. It's kind of something that I just got used to.
What is the last Wikipedia hole you've gone down? What are one of the last ones?
I think it was like last night. I was looking at like Saturn's moon Titan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was really strange. Went down a big loophole there.
Now, that's like you've played. I know you formed. Am I right in saying you formed in 2018, more or less?
Yeah, we formed in 2018. Myself and the lads, Colin and Peter, we were playing music together since we were like 14 years old, and we kind of just like played in different groups together. And it was only then in 2018 when we went to college that it kind of really kicked off, and we met Matthew, who's from Dublin. You see, the three of us are from Monaghan, so we had a little bit of a struggle finding the fourth member in the sticks, but we found we found one in Matthew when we went to college in Dublin, and yeah, it kind of just kicked off then.
So, like, out of all the venues and gigs you've done, because I've seen like you've already done EP, you've done Independence, like you've played Roisin, Dove, and Galway, and now your song's getting added like to fairly, more than fairly big, like huge Spotify playlists. Like, out of all this stuff that's going on so far, what's been the number one sort of pinching yourself moment?
Yeah, I think when we played EP, it was really just kind of surreal. I had actually never been to Electric Picnic before that year. And at that point, it was like all my mates had been going for 2 or 3 years, and I had made this deal with myself that I wouldn't go until I played. And then it finally came true. So it was a real pinch yourself moment, to be honest.
Yeah. Did you have any moments while you were backstage that you were kind of felt like you'd snuck in maybe and that they'd given you the wrong lanyard and you were kind of like, oh, at any minute now, security are going to tip me on the shoulder and be like, you're in the wrong place?
Yeah,
Every second, yeah.
it was just so weird seeing like all these people who you look up to, like just walking around. Like even like we're massive fans of the Strokes, and the Strokes were playing the night we played, and it was just like Julian Casablancas, their lead vocalist, was just like walking around the artist area. It was like, this is just crazy.
How was he holding himself, or what was he doing? Were you like taking notes almost?
We were learning how to swagger like him.
Tell me this, what's on the agenda this year? I believe that you're all going moving into a house together.
Yeah, we've decided we're going to move in together for the summer. We've had this year where we haven't actually been able to see each other that much because of COVID and the lockdown and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided like to try and just spend our time and focus on music. We're going to move in together to a nice gaff in Roscommon.
Okay, very random, up Roscommon. Who's going to have you kind of done a cleaning rota, or is there a clean person in the band, or are you going to be taking it to because that's when you'll start fighting and killing each other. Whatever about the songwriting, it's the dishes will really.
Yeah, I think the fact that we haven't got that planned out yet is an issue. But I'm not sure. We're going to get around to it eventually, but we haven't quite got there yet.
And lads, I just to tell you about a comment I read on one of your videos on YouTube for, I think it was for your latest one, Wasting Time. And I think this comment is a sign that you're definitely making waves. And I know you've already had your pinch yourself moments, like seeing the Strokes backstage at EP. But I saw this one comment, and it wasn't written in English. I had to send it on to a friend because I had a sneaking suspicion of the language it was in. And he confirmed the language for me. He confirmed the translation as well. And he also gave me a hand pronouncing it. So I'm going to try and pronounce it for you. And I want you to know what language this is, just to know where your fans are, because they seem to be all over the place. So the word is odobrayo.
Okay.
That was a great pronunciation as well.
Gave me a hand, like a 10-minute WhatsApp voice note, making sure I nailed it. Odobrayo.
Can we guess where it's from?
Yeah, absolutely. I would like you to, if you have any idea. Odobrayo.
That has to be.
I think I'm
Croatian. Croatian.
You're close. We're getting close now. Bigger, much bigger.
Spain? No, Spain bigger?
Bigger? No, odobrayo. Odobrayo.
Oh, Russia.
Yes.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
Did you know you didn't go to Russia?
No.
And you know what it means? I looked it up. It's just one word, and this is what it means on Google Translate. I approve.
That is sick.
That's great.
I'm very impressed.
At least they approve.
So lads, fair play to you. You're winning fans over from all corners of the globe, and we wish you all the success now with the track Wasting Time, and hopefully you'll be back gigging very soon.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, guys.
Guys.
iRadio. Live life louder.